Tuesday night, and we've got live baseball on MLB Network as we're at Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dodgers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Jock Peterson now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. Just getting started on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted down the line in left. Verdugo on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Kershaw will slide one over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's got 8 hits in 37 tries. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Dyson on at first, nobody out. He's running. Ready on 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Two and 0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Kemp has bounced into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's gone 2 for 8. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Tomas. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the D-backs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Verdugo. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting 7, second baseman, Christopher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christopher Negron. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Avila gets his lead at first, nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he struck him out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Breivik Valera. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Now batting, center fielder, Josh.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Tomas racing back. Gone! Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani
Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off towards short. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And it's fouled away. And he got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, A.J. Pollock. Ball 1. Pollock a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
0-2, here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Kemp is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, that grounder caught him. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Kemp stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Nope.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Breivik Valera. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off is Manny Tomas. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Ahmed. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and the deficit remains 5-2. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
22, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollard. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. But we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with show track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top notch as well. Here's Jock Peterson now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And it remains 5-2. So stepping in, Christopher Negron. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Fouled off. Marte, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Randall Delgado.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tomas is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Five runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, A.J. Pollard. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Taylor's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 31, Brad Boxberger.
Stepping into the box, Chase Utley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Chase Utley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Utley is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ahmed backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Brayvick Valera.
Striding in once again, Brayvick Valera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Valera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Little flare out to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Two down, runners at first and second.
Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Jock Peterson will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dodgers out in front, 6-2. Yasmani Tomas will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Misses inside off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw over by Utley, one away.
The batter number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So striding in, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
Digging in once again, Alex Avila. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Pitch on its way to Avila. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail here at 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 6, Justin Holt.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, right fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Dyson on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Negron. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Descalso. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a pitch on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Justin Holt.
Jeremy Hazelbaker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taylor has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Fernando Salas enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Utley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Utley out in front of it, as this one's on the ground to his opposite number at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Ahmed has it on to first, but it's too late, as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Austin Barnes will get the call here, as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. Verdugo over at second. Valera at first, 1 gone. To the right side and through, a base hit. Verdugo rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes out.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas moves over. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Diamondbacks 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 36, Adam Lieberman.
Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Two out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Bellinger's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
8-2 tonight's final. Los Angeles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Clayton Kershaw earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 6-0. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.